Hey, welcome to another edition of the CalabawCNC vlog. So I wanted to go over an idea I had a couple days ago. It's kind of like okay, so you know how the architecture, the design of the CalabawCNC, I've been trying to go as like generic of a design as I possibly can. Well, I realized that the design I've done is like so generic and open, especially like the frame, that I could pull the bed out and then replace it, or actually see like the main bed has an opening going to the front and the back. So I was thinking it would actually be possible to take the frame and attach another set of stepper motors on the front and back. Well, actually probably just one side, and have sort of like a CNC lathe. It wouldn't necessarily have to be like a high-speed lathe, but just a computer numerical controlled lathe, so that I can turn stuff with the CNC controller there. And this would actually enable us to turn our own screws. So this is like really exciting for me. I'm really excited about the capabilities this will offer to build. See, this is one of the things when I was originally building it, I was thinking, I knew I wanted to use all screws to keep it nice and stable on all axes, just like a really good solid CNC machine, and not have like 3D printed belts and other things like most 3D printers use. So that's kind of one of the things that I was thinking about. But then I was like, okay, so the cheapest screws that we can get for a bigger system is just going to be threaded rods, and I knew I didn't want to do that. I do kind of want to do that because it's cheap, but it's not going to be high speed at all. It won't be high speed at all. So then I was thinking, yeah, it'd be kind of good if we did have high speed, but those larger like machine screws are really super expensive, and I wanted to keep this whole thing really cheap. So then I started thinking, how could this work? So that's when I came to the idea that yeah, it would be possible to turn our own screws if we had a CNC capability, a CNC lathe like capability. And so I started to think, how could I adapt the existing design I have to apply it to a CNC lathe type of a design. And that's when I realized that yeah, this will certainly work with that. And then I was also thinking, because of the CNC lathe-like capability, I started to think, well, yeah, what else could be done? So then I started to realize that like another 2 axes could be added to the underside of the bed, so that you could have you know, another like a W and or an I axis and a J axis. Down on the bed, so you could have a bed that moves like that, and then your CNC would also remain at X, Y, and Z axes. So this is like really exciting, but I don't really have time to go and design all that stuff, and I don't really have I guess we'd call it like a business need, because I don't really need that right now, so it's not something I'm going to focus on. So if somebody else from the group wanted to take that up, I'd certainly be willing to collaborate, and we could certainly come together on some designs. I'd like that. That'd be pretty cool. So, but if not, I mean, I'll probably get to it eventually, because it would be something I'm probably going to use at some point. And I think definitely being able to turn our own screws is going to be a powerful capability as well. So definitely worth some stuff worth thinking about. So anyways, just wanted to shoot those ideas out there. I'm going to get back to work here. I got some stuff I'm actually going to do here on the workbench, and I'll talk to you later. See you guys. Bye.